Pablo Iglesias here with Hunter Wohler for ESPN Madison after his Wisconsin Pro Day. Hunter, welcome back to Wisconsin. How was Indy too, by the way?
It was good. It was fun. It was busy, but it's an opportunity just to get on the field, show yourself, meet some new guys, have some fun, and really just enjoy every step of the process.
Have you allowed yourself to process all of this, or I know it's one thing after the next too, because now you gotta wait until draft day. But have you given yourself that chance to take a step back and really just appreciate the moment?
I really think I did after our field day in Indianapolis. I think once I got back up to my room, I was able to sit down and just kind of think and be thankful, because that was, you do the Senior Bowl and then the Combine's the next big thing, and it's like there's a lot riding on it, and you can prove yourself in a big way. And so I got back to my room and I was just kind of thankful for the way this journey has gone, and just thankful for all the people that have helped me get here.
Let's throw it back to Indy too. I mean, a lot of different things for you. What was the moment for you where you're like, man, this is real, this is happening moment for you when you were out at the Combine?
I think right when we walked out on the field, right when we got on the field and we started to warm up, I was like, dang, like we're here. You kind of look around a little bit and just take it all in, because that's all you can do is just kind of take everything in stride and really just enjoy the moment.
Did you get to talk to any former teammates or anyone in the league too beforehand, get some advice? Who were guys that you connected with beforehand?
I mean, it was great to see Chimere Dike again, Graham Mertz. Got to see both of them, which was fantastic. Talked to Alec Ingold a little bit, and he's got us. He gave me the pleasure of joining a class with a bunch of other NFL guys, so I was just able to kind of pick their brain a little bit and ask kind of how to go about this process. So it's been good to reconnect with those people and then just build other relationships along the way.
Of course, it's a blessing to get that invite to get to go to Indy, be one of the guys to represent Wisconsin. But what is it about doing some of the activities here on campus in a place that you're familiar with, around people that you know, your family, friends, all those things?
That's exactly what it is. Like, just to be able to come home, probably work out on this field one last time, and do it around the people that I've spent the last 4 years with, and guys that have seen the good and the bad and all the ups and downs. So it's a blessing to come back here and be able to do this one last time.
Now, I'm not going to ask you exactly what the conversation was like, but I noticed like the Denver Broncos, you were talking to one of their scouts for a little bit. Are there teams that feel like they're super heavily interested that you've been having some conversations with?
A little bit, but it's also kind of tough because teams hold their cards pretty close to you, and there's 20 other guys that they're looking at just in my position alone. So it's hard to gauge it. You just kind of now after getting all this done, it's just kind of wait and hope and see what happens.
What surprised you the most about the process?
Honestly, I think there might have been a little more downtime than I anticipated. Outside of like the Senior Bowl and the Combine were extremely busy, but other than that, like just when we were back training, it was you work out and then you just kind of hang out by yourself in your room. So it's definitely different, but it's great because you get some time just kind of reflect and enjoy some downtime and just be able to relax a little bit.
Let's talk a little bit about the Wisconsin side of it too. I was talking with Jack Nelson as well, catching up with him. There's so many layers to this year's draft too. First off, to get to put your name in the hat in general is always a fun thing. To get to represent Wisconsin, to get to be a Wisconsin kid, and also to have the draft in Green Bay. I mean, so many different layers to it. How special do you think this year's is compared to years past?
It's definitely cool. I didn't think there was ever going to be a draft in Green Bay. I don't know if there will be another one in my lifetime. So it's going to be very cool to have it be there, and I have no idea where I'm going to be when the draft comes around. But it's special that it's in Wisconsin, and that kind of my whole career has played out in this way.
What does it mean to represent the Badgers and also Muskego too?
It means everything. It means the world to me. There's a lot of people that have helped me kind of get to where I am right now, and so to be able to represent them and be able to play this game, you do everything you can to put on for the people that put their faith in you and took a chance on you. So it's a huge blessing, and I just do everything I can to make them proud.
All 32 teams are knocking on your door. What is it in terms of a type of player that they're going to get? Who is the guy that they drafted, Hunter Wohler? What kind of player are they going to get out of you?
Physical. a hard worker, going to show up every day and just go to work and carry the standard, and definitely going to have no issues. Great locker room guy, and just going to love every minute of it.
You're getting some good feedback too. What have the scouts been telling you?
A lot of different stuff.
Okay.
A lot of different stuff. So take the good and the bad, and just find more things to work on.
What are the draft day plans, or what's the plan for the weekend?
No idea yet. No idea. I know I'll be with my parents, and that's about as far as I've gotten.
Touching on it again a little bit too. Again, to hear your name on draft day in general is always going to be a blessing. It's going to be something fun, but the fact that it's here at home too. I mean, again, this is something that a kid always dreams about. Do you feel like that is just kind of like a dream come true wherever you get to go and whoever gives you that call?
100%. I mean, this has been the goal for a long, long time, and to finally, get to this point and give myself an opportunity, it's going to be it's going to be a pretty special day, and I think it's going to be a very emotional day. But then right away, it's going to be flip that mindset, and it's time to go to work.
One last question, if you can give yourself a piece of advice from day one Hunter Wohler, whether it's the kid at Muskego or the kid that stepped onto Wisconsin's campus for the first time, if you could go back and talk to that day one version of yourself, what's the advice that you'd say that led you up to this point?
Just keep pushing, keep being you, keep trusting in the people around you, and most of all, trusting your abilities and what you can accomplish.
All right, great stuff, absolutely. Well, once again, this is Hunter Wohler, Pablo Iglesias here for ESPN Madison. Hunter, best of luck, man. Can't wait to see where your career takes you.
I appreciate that.